Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Jim Mex, your host, and we'll be streaming MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I'll be alone today. Everybody's at work or taking a break from last night. So y'all sit back, relax, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll get this party started. Alright, where were we left? Us left, I think, yeah, Operation here. I got some stuff going on in the background. Right. Gotta close some things down here. See if that text went out. Looks right like it should. See if that text went out. Looks right like it should. And it did. Of course. I might be watching some videos in the background while we're doing this because sometimes I like to do that as well. And if you have any comments on what I say or do or whatever, please leave a comment in the chat and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. Right now I've got to do some things here while we're waiting for this. Broken bow and arrow. Okay. Blah blah blah. Let's look at right. Let's see what is. Oh, this is 65. So, yes. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of it, but we'll see. Let's see. There's some money. What is this? A campaign? Okay, well. Confirm. Who are we gonna put in there? Yep. Alright, I'm fine with this. Yep. These are all, yep, okay. Let's go, ready. Steady, go. Let's see what's going on in the YouTube world while this is loading. We can listen to some videos in the background. Liberal hive mind.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, channel solely focused on exposing the
clarify what I said earlier. The
These leftoids just don't get it now, do they? How many times they can do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? I mean, it is the clear definition of insanity. These people are insane. Every single time they do it.
That first destination from Kate was picked clean by an unknown force. I was able to track the looters' steps back here to a remote staging area. Go in and level their base. Let's see if they have the
Oh god, did they really? Oh shit, that's hilarious. Cancellation is going the opposite now. It's hilarious. They try to cancel somebody out. Oh god. That's funny.
Used to tell me stories of his days working with Kincaid. They sounded close. Still, I never met the guy. Why would he bequeath his mech to me? He had his own family. Shouldn't Kate or one of his other children be the ones inheriting it?
Kincaid was a complicated man. He was noble-born and served in the Free World's Guards, one of the most prestigious units in the Free World's League. But he was a drunk with a mean temper who, through a series of events, saw himself dishonorably discharged. He quickly became a pariah to both the military and the Marek court. On the verge of losing everything, he traveled to the mercenary star Galatea, where your father found him drinking himself into a hole in the back alleys of Galatea City. He gave the Baron a new lease on life, and was a key force in
look at the tank.
turning his life around for the better.
Sky high.
I guess he felt that he owed it to my father for saving him from himself.
Clean it, shot. Nice. Target eliminated. Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage. That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
Yes, I do. Let's get up.
First of all, possibly imagine. But essentially, the point doesn't match American culture. Just go back to like honestly, we have it twisted. There's only one person who doesn't represent the Western Democratic
Unit taking heavy damage.
country was founded on.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Ironically,
Ooh, yes. That's not good. Yeah, that's bad.
society and say, go to Russia, go back to that is the most un-American thing I can possibly imagine.
Engaging commander's target.
What tolerance and freedom is all about. And the crazy thing is he doesn't realize that he now must hold a standard for everyone. I guess Muslims.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
They came because they disagreed with the work. Now let's see if that holds up. In fact, let's see if this individual will hold the same standards for everyone. Of course, he won't. Clearly, the whole Russian Ukraine bill plays a role in awful. But the entity
Targeting info updated.
You might even say heartwarming. There's the last guy, and there is the wall.
Commander's target. Group up.
Umbrella, the typical authority.
Target updated. Splash target.
His career, and you know,
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains. Last target received.
becoming a fan favorite. I think Target selling out online after media condemned. Americans have rallied around Philadelphia fires against the type of Bob personally abstained from activities.
Shared target identified.
There's more fighting.
Target acquired.
Everyone.
Target acquired.
You are the commander. Take that target. Well, that's it for the base. But it looks like that archer was never here to begin with. Seems these treasure hunters turned up nothing. Best get back to the dropship. Hopefully, we'll have better look at the next location.
That the left doesn't know.
Target destroyed.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Priority target received.
Baffled every single time. You don't possess the type of leftoids not enforce their ideas. But they're
Target
not the
destroyed.
tyrants that they pretend to be. They don't have the public
New
support
target
they
Vulcan.
have. And so this
Target
is what happens
acquired.
when
We have your target, Commander.
try to enforce your beliefs rather than win in the sphere of discussion and debate. You end up losing bad. Everyone can see
Scout unit receiving heavy fire.
clear hypocrisy. You know, it's funny, going after Ivan Pavlov over simply refusing to wear a shirt. He was
much for standing up for his beliefs. That's why they're doing
The more
it.
you try to force it, the more people will push you away. At this point, it's not even necessarily about religious views or even personal views on the actual cultural issue itself. It's just about pushing back against the woke mob. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people who probably don't agree with Ivan Provorov's particular views, his religious beliefs, but they do believe in defending his right to hold his own beliefs and views. And so those people will stand with him and will purchase his jersey, will support him, rather than supporting the hateful, vengeful, left-wing mob. And that's what we're seeing. It's a beautiful coalition, a free speech, free expression coalition. It's becoming a real problem for these leftoids, and that's why these situations continue to pile up. There's actually another great example that's currently playing out. Leftoids are screeching. They're on a massive boycott campaign against Hogwarts Legacy, the new Harry Potter video game that's set to release, I believe, in a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. Here's Will Overguard on Twitter warning people not to buy, not to support this game. If you do, you are directly supporting transphobia.
Please do not support the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy game. Friends, colleagues, cohorts, the whole lot of you, I'm asking you very sincerely, please, do not stream it. Don't make YouTube videos about it. Don't buy it. Don't bloody pre-order it. The reason being is that you may not be aware that by supporting this title, you are essentially aligning yourself with some really heinous transphobic values.
Really, what are they? Tell
J.K.
us.
Rowling, aka Joanne, has made it extremely clear that they see the success
Really?
of this title as being vindication of their transphobic views.
Really?
By this title doing well, that means
When?
that they were correct.
Here's a funny post from r/gaming
When?
circle jerk. Friendly reminder from your mod team that this woman is a TERF, and anyone who pledges to support her monetarily is also a transphobe. Don't buy Hogwarts Legacy, they say. Well, what do you think happened? Hogwarts Legacy is already #1 on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox weeks before release. No one's with the cancel mob anymore. They've overstepped their boundaries. They've crossed the line, and like I said, this free speech, free expression, anti-cancel culture coalition has formed. And every single time you try to do it, anytime you try to cancel anyone or any product for any BS, frivolous reason, instantaneously this coalition will coalesce, the Streisand effect will take effect, and the opposite of your intended outcome will be the result. And you know what? Good. Because the cancel mob is out of control, and they're doing damage. I mean, just think about it. For instance, the whole Hogwarts Legacy game. They're trying to cancel the mob because J.K. Rowling isn't exactly stands by her feminist values and separates trans people from women. She just believes that there's a biological distinction. But what exactly does that have to do with the studio that's making the game and all the people whose jobs depend on the game selling copies? They're merely working on the IP. Why should they be punished? It's the same thing with Goya Foods like we saw in the 2020 election, with the CEO merely pledging his support for Donald Trump, and then leftoids trying to cancel Goya Foods. What if they successfully boycotted Goya? There's a whole lot of working class, regular, non-political people that would have been out of a job. Leftoids don't think that far, of course not. They're just a bloodthirsty, pitchfork, torch-wielding, angry mob that will never, ever be satisfied no matter what. And thankfully, there's finally a counter force, and that force, the Free Expression Coalition, is becoming more powerful and more culturally influential every single day. Gotta love it, folks. Cancel culture. That's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see you on the next one.
those are nice. Those are really nice. Those are around every day. Some lasers. Not bad, not bad. You know, let's pick one up and see what happens just in case down the road. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Excuse me. Let's see what else we got going on out there today. Let's see how the Annihilator does now. I have upgraded it quite a bit. Let's see what Jay's doing.
You know, whenever I get a care package from Singularity Computers, it's gonna be something good.
What? How did you get hurt?
NZXT's build is a quick and easy way
Well, I
to get a
can't
new
wait
gaming
for ya.
computer. Build a gaming PC on your
Well, I
budget
have
using
extras.
the built-in configurator and see exactly how your favorite games will perform. Want to build your own PC but still have the NZXT Peace of Mind warranty? Then the new BLD Build It Yourself kit has what you want. Buy it and build it yourself, and NZXT has you covered. To get started configuring or building your next gaming PC, visit the build link in the description below.
If you guys have no idea what Singularity Computers is, it sounds like an SI, but they're not. It's actually a company started by a guy by the name of Daniel, and it has grown into quite the operation. So Daniel was an SI, and they do build computers and stuff. He did very custom, one-off, high-end
Reactor
builds,
online.
all the way down to
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems phenomenal.
Bowen, along with a number of Merc forces, have been using a series of satellites to broadcast false leads on the whereabouts of his father's mech. We'll have to take these satellite stations out in order to stop the spread of misinformation that could sow chaos for the remaining locations. We have an inline from Kate who wishes to oversee the progress of our mission. Setting her up on comms now.
Greetings, mercenary. I hope you don't mind me observing the mission. I didn't realize the lengths my brother would go in keeping this mech from you. When I learned of this massive deception network, well, I just want to help in any way I can.
And this is specifically.
I appreciate that, Kate. What I don't appreciate is chasing down false leads to collect what's mine.
And
You can thank my brother, the black sheep of the family, for that. He'd rather the archer fall into the hands of a stranger than honor his father's dying wish. Frankly, you can do whatever you want with the mech. I just want my brother to end his obsession and come home.
that we can make. Now, these are not
crap.
on their website, at least.
No.
These
know
are
what?
these are blocks, distribution blocks, and
Yeah, I can do this.
that they made specifically for my build, because one of the things that we really specialize in is is custom stuff. And now, if it's a custom case or a one-off,
yeah, that didn't go well.
really, I swear they have them on hand or CADs or something. They can develop any case if you reach out to them. If they have the case, they can manufacture it and make it. Now, I know this sounds like a sponsorship. This is the kind of stuff that I'm super nerdy about. So they sent me a whole bunch of stuff to take a look at today for my build that should hopefully give me some options. The reason why there's so much here is I couldn't make up my mind on exactly how I wanted my build to be. Now, you guys know currently in my Inman 925, which I've dubbed Black Ice, this is just a filler, right? I couldn't decide. So currently in my Black Ice build, I have 4090 FP in there right now, but I'll try to see. But anyway, it's a vertical. And the 925 is a much smaller version of the 98. And so depth, like length of the case, is a lot shorter than other cases. The way I have my reservoir and stuff set up, I had a vertical mount in there and all my tubing and stuff was in the 3090 running around it. This 3090 built. But the problem
Add
is
one more to my kill count.
12-volt high power plugs are now, it puts it right against the motherboard and interferes with the RAM. So now I'm going, if I use the Strix 4090 for the build, which I was debating on doing because I have a DK water block and stack build coming for it, that being a vertical mount as well, but it's going to give me the same problem.
God.
Target sent to hell.
So what we have here are different options. Specifically, the vertical mount base.
New target.
We'll
There we
obliterate
go.
that target and pop that blood bag inside it.
And the reason why you have to watch that is because of the fact that you have to have clearance for
Mech has been dispatched.
So I'm not entirely sure which one this is right now.
Targeting info updated.
This, yes, this is the mid plane. This is just a distribution block. that
Kill
is designed to do
confirmed.
nothing but bring fluid from here to here in a very pretty manner. Now, as you can see right here, we have this hole. This hole corresponds with that mid plate on the Inman 95, where you can take your power cables and be like, there it is, to your graphics card. Obviously, it's RGB as well. That's what this cable is right here. RGB sideways across.
Enemy destroyed.
Just to give you some lighting.
Target acquired.
Gap right here.
We have your
It's
target,
designed to
Commander.
basically align with the bottom of your face, where it's
New target Panther.
without
Target acquired.
this design. This is the lucky thing about
Target destroyed.
a 95.
Target down.
They were able to see, and what's cool.
New
So I was
target,
going back and forth
Hunchback.
with them about
On the commander's target.
Look like CAD drawings, reading CAD models that I thought of what it would look like before I got there. This piece right here, and obviously this is for a horizontal mount graphics card. As you can see, there's no piece here for the vertical mount graphics card. This right here is the distribution block slash. This is what's going to be going on that back wall.
Mech
I have my
eliminated.
reservoir mounted now. My reservoir
Tango,
is the
smoked.
Phoenix, no, Fitz Power. Another bronzy color square red. Looks really neat.
Good work,
I was
Commander.
actually putting the graphics
That's
card
one
in
less
blue.
target.
My current build only has SSDs
That's a
Here's
neat
your 2
plate.
blocks, or your distribution plates. So
I
what's
don't
the other
see.
stuff? Well, remember that vertical mount I talked about? This is what they came up with for the vertical mount. This is the kind of stuff I get super nerdy. I love this stuff, and I want to get back to these
That
kinds of
is
builds.
beautiful. That is beautiful.
I'll overlay this.
That's truly beautiful.
This is the motherboard side right here. This is the side the motherboard will be on.
Go watch Jay's 2 cents if you like computers.
This is gonna be
Oh
that.
god, especially water cooling ones.
Actually more like that.
He got me into water cooling.
And do you see how they align the pump to the left? One of the things I asked about,
That
does it
is
still have radiator clearance in the front?
Is that
if
frosted?
this is sticking
Oh, it's
out?
frosted. That's awesome.
They said yes, there'll be plenty of clearance. So by them aligning it left means that we're still gonna have room for
Target acquired.
Got that frosted look to it.
you can see,
Target
I believe,
neutralized.
if I'm not mistaken, this outlet port right here will line up with this one. So you just be like, little nice.
I don't know.
Right down to it, and off it goes.
I don't know if I like the frosted, but
This guy right
we'll see
here
once it's
is the
filled.
one design for- So if I overlay this, see this cutout right here matches the cutout from the motherboard. But what it also gives us is the mount on this chassis doesn't mount to
Target
the
acquired.
Roger.
case. It
Focusing
hangs
target.
on the I/O bracket on the back. That was one of the things that is there's flexing metal there. So there's actually the front of the card and the one block in the back of the card. It's very heavy.
Slash target.
When you do it that way.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna be going with the horizontal mount.
Focusing the shared
I like
target.
the vertical mount
Target
because of the fact that it
destroyed.
filled in the case. Graphics card being, facing you, the full fit, like fan side of it. It just looked big. It filled out the case. The logistics itself are probably going to determine the fact that
I
have
am
to go
very low on ammo.
with a horizontal mount, specifically because
The stream will be. Oh, shit. Thank you,
So what's this other
Windslayer.
stuff you might ask? Do you see how this
I
is
missed
clear?
that.
See how I can see through it?
Thank you, Windslayer.
That's cool and all. But did you know they have a ton of different colors of backing
Dirt.
options that you can go with to match your builds? You got black, you got white, you got gold, bronze, silver, all kinds of colors that you can go with. So check this out. We've
Yeah, this is as fast as I can go in this mech, by the way. So, in case you're wondering why I'm like
this one's kind of broken. So there's a black one for the versa.
kind of
Here is
slapping along here.
mirrored, the black one. Here's kind of a orangey one, which has the
Yeah, I already got that there.
New target
And this
selected.
one is
shared
like a,
target.
kind of a gunmetal.
Clean kill, Commander.
And that they spent
Damn
a
straight.
about to go
Four
away.
lasers straight to the chest. That's gonna kill anything.
The distribution plates, what color side they went with. So just see if they connect right. And what this does,
Oh, come on.
back to this. And then you'll see the color through it. So it allows you to add some accents.
Sons of bitches.
I'm gonna probably go with either the gray.
Target eliminated.
Ooh, that looks nice. Ooh, that looks really nice. Okay, it looks better with the black. I'm talking about Jay's 2 cents water cooling, if you're wondering, Windslayer. I'm watching the clips while I'm playing, since nobody's here. There's not much to do or talk
Any
about.
RGB lighting and stuff, or any lighting at
But
all.
he's showing some new water blocks that are really nice. Really nice looking.
So here's the orange one, which is also going to be reflective. I guess technically they call it gold.
Ooh, shiny.
So depending on the colors you're going to go with, they sent me this one because I had thought about going with
I like shiny.
So that's what that looks like. And what we should have over here now.
Target acquired.
Last target engaged.
Plates. That way all the plates get
Tango
matched.
down.
Right, so that's what these guys.
Come here, you little fucker.
And you know why I like this? Because
Ah, there we go. We already slowed you down. I could take him out with my cannons, but I'm down to very little ammo. Oh, yeah, you're a cannon worthy foe. And that's why. Oh. Not bad. Yeah. Let's see what the cockpit looks like.
These are replacement pieces.
The Annihilator.
So I can change.
Annihilator 9000, it slices, it dices, it blows up things.
That's another tower down. Why is Bowen going to this
Why
much
the hell
trouble
are you
to
all the way out
disobey
there?
his
You're usually right on
father's
there.
dying wish?
What the
My
heck?
brother was just a boy when my father was discharged from the free world.
I only got one more shot left with my cannons. I know it says 4 ammo, but I have 4 cannons and I fire them all at the same time.
The Princefield Military Academy.
Here in my singularity.
Oh, come on.
As a retaliation by the League for our
At least I got lasers.
Bowen saw his life dissolve
So anyway,
into isolation and uncertainty. And as a
Oh,
result,
poor
he turned
baby.
life in the black market.
He became an emo.
To my father for the loss of the life he could have
If you are
had.
looking to take your build to the next level.
Yeah, I'd be angry too if I had to become an emo.
We've showed
That's
you
what
guys,
put
they
an end
sell
to
these
Bowen's
RGB
falsehoods.
distribution
Sadly,
blocks with
this second
just a
location
single
was
strip.
also
I'd be angry if my dad too, if his actions forced me to become an emo.
coordinates for the third location.
The same thing with fan signals for PWM fans. They have a combo of PWM fan and
Oh,
USB
poor
splits.
baby.
One block to plug in, one lead for your motherboard, one lead for your fans, one for your lighting, and then everything else
Oh,
is
fuck's giving, give me my mech,
Computers is
bitch.
a company that is just thinking outside the box.
It's not even really that great of a mech.
Easiest builders,
It's
greatest
really
design
not.
technologies.
I mean, it's okay, but it's like, compared to what I got right now, it's like,
The biggest drawback to Singularity computers is that they're in Australia.
oh yeah, that is true.
I feel like if they were in the US,
If you need a replacement part from Singularity, holy crap, you're gonna be waiting a while. Especially during the pandemic. I waited 3 months, so I had to super glue my broken part and hope that it lasts long enough. And it literally failed the day the part arrived, so I had to take it apart again. Oh. But that little pump block, when it broke, oh, luckily it was easily replaceable. They're like, hey, we'll replace it for free. But their stuff is great. It doesn't fail often. I don't know how that block failed, but it just did. I mean, it may have been broken before when it was shipped to me, and it just didn't leak. And as it got older and older, it just finally did. But, I do love Singularity parts. Even if they're from Australia and the prison colony, they make great water pulling parts. As far as acrylic blocks. I agree with you. Unfortunately, I do have their Singularity like $1,500 case, which is heavy as hell, and I don't use it anymore because it's heavy as hell. And if I have to move my computer, I'm just too goddamn old now to do so. But yeah, I love Singularity parts. I don't know if you guys heard much of that. It's kind of in the background, but Jay's 2 cents, yeah. Listen to him, he's pretty cool. Ooh, what's happening at Clownfish?
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV.
If you want to see what they're
This
doing
is
and read
Neon,
the
and I'm
articles,
here to
go to
tell
their
you
site. I don't.
that comics are
post that
fine.
stuff. I
Comics
just like
have
those live
never
play.
been better. The comic book industry is the healthiest it has ever been in the
For
history of
independence.
comics. Yeah, I think it's time to stop. Just stop lying. It's over, guys. The Western mainstream comic book
damn it.
industry
Straight to
that
the point.
we knew no longer exists. Comixology just laid
Yeah.
off pretty much everybody.
Oh.
And that was kind of the last holdout
Oh.
for a lot of people clinging to this
Oh,
notion that
no.
Western comics and North American
Oh,
comics
well.
were doing fine. It was
Warn
all
them.
like, well, you know, maybe the print comics aren't selling so well, but everybody's buying off of Comixology. Everybody's buying the digital comics. Yeah, if they were buying digital comics in the numbers that you thought they were, Amazon wouldn't have gutted Comixology. Comixology's not worth it. Okay? They're not buying enough digital comics to warrant keeping Comixology open as its own thing.
Yeah.
This is on top of, you know, just bad news after bad news after bad news. We had rumors of publishers not paying comic book creators because the PPP loan money is running out. Some
Old
publishers
age
filing for
sucks.
Chapter 11.
Lobby the military
You've got,
to give you,
know,
all
some curious
assistance.
questions being asked about where the comic book sales charts went to by Heidi McDonald of all people. You know, it's really
old age what?
I
am missing context here. I am sure
books were being
because
sold
of
to
the delay.
shops, and then, of course, you know, we had disruption during the pandemic, and we have multiple distributors. But even then,
I'm a mercenary in this bitch.
To know how many books
pay for your
being
mercenaries,
sold,
and you'll get
you're
good
actually
shit too.
Selling a decent number of books. You want to brag about it, right? You want to be able to tell people that you are. So I'm thinking that the sales are much, much worse because nobody's really rallying to expose their sales numbers. Because I think if they did, especially at Marvel and DC, it would put them in the crosshairs of layoffs, shutdowns. You know, again, there have been these persistent rumors that come up every couple of years about Marvel and or DC just deciding they were going to outsource their comic books to, you know, third party. And if the numbers aren't there, that gives them a pretty good incentive to do it, right? Especially with all these companies being pinched right now.
It's their shit.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about comic shops closing. Yeah, everything's so great that all these comic shops are closing. Fat Jack's in Philadelphia, which has been around forever.
We just had
longer than I've been
another
alive,
comic shop closed not too far from where I live.
I guess a GoFundMe to try to, you know, try and stay in business or something. Like, this is just crazy.
The case. Yeah, if
Stop it. And here's the thing.
Even
too,
my brother, who is in better
working,
shape than I am,
you know,
way
these
better
comic
shape,
book blogs trying
said that
to
fucker's
defend
heavy.
the comic book industry.
So you'd have to get a crane.
You do realize that your site's
anyone else
shut down too, right?
It's a good case without anything in it other than itself. I think weighs a good 25 to 30 pounds.
At some point in time,
I mean, it's acrylic and steel, and thick steel, not like these little dinky steel. You got like in some places you got like
comic book resources,
quarter-inch to half-inch steel
at this point,
holding the acrylic
all these
together.
Sites could go away.
It's heavy. It is
crumbling
and full with liquid fluid and a whole computer. It's at least 50. It's at least 50 to 60 pounds.
Obsessing about what
YouTubers it is
what naysayers were doing, what fans who turned away from the mainstream were thinking about them. They spent hours and hours, weeks and weeks, months and years on Twitter, you know, kicking up a shitstorm after shitstorm after
That's why I
shitstorm.
went to a smaller, lighter case
and
put everything in it somehow.
Groups, quote unquote,
two 360 rads,
secret discords that people
7 fans
are aware of, by the way.
Yeah, and I still somehow fit in this small case, but it works.
And as it turns out, the people that jumped ship were the only ones who are actually gonna make it. In fact, you know, this is not to brag. In fact, Indiegogo was supposed to close this. They didn't close it yet. But Crimson Wren has done, between Kickstarter and Indiegogo, we've done, I think, 115,000 on it. And the book's done. It's going to the printer within the next day or two. The files are done. Looks great. It's a really good book. We're fine. We are fine. If we had stayed in the mainstream comic book industry,
I doubt my brother will be far
I don't
behind,
know what we'd be doing.
You'll need to secure
I'll
that
tell you the truth.
facility and
I have
fast.
no idea. Probably working at some ad agency or something. I don't know, but it's not good. So we're going to talk mostly about comicsology because this was supposed to be the last hope, I guess, digital comics for Western comics. Everybody kept telling me that, you know, if I'd say, hey, comic sales aren't good, well, you're not looking at the digital numbers. Digital comics are selling really well. That's where all the money is. You believe the spin. You believe the hype.
No one likes the only time anybody reads digital comics is when it's on an alternate site.
They're done apologizing.
And they don't pay for it.
There's nothing
I'm sorry. That's just true. I'm not telling people to go do that. I'm just saying that's what happens.
Comic book industry going forward, for a more niche comic book industry, for an indie scene, because indie creators are doing very well. But
anything that can go digital
is ending. And you're going to have to just deal with the new reality. Yeah, graphic novel sales are huge. Not everybody's going to have a great Scholastic. Not everybody Scholastic sells like Ring of Telgemine, right? Manga is huge. But you know what? Your average comic book creator is not getting a cut of that. In fact, they're scrambling.
Oh shit! That's right. I
don't know what else it's going to take.
I'm not supposed to destroy this base. Ooh, that's not
skulls. That everything is upended. Everything is different, and it's never
That's
going to
my
go
fault.
back to
I'm not supposed to destroy
Let's
the
talk
base.
about Comixology, and before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, over 288,000, almost 289,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. We do talk about the comic book industry, having worked in and around the comic book industry for a number of years.
Yeah, there goes half your mech.
I was very sad when I worked in comics. I finally broke into comics.
There goes your other half.
I realized what the comic book industry was actually like. I'd be very sad because it's not a great industry to work in.
And I'm in the slowest mech possible.
But it is an industry full of sadness and
all right, good. No.
And poverty,
permanent damage,
angst, and depression.
Boom.
And that is because the industry continues to lie to itself.
You're not having a
lie
good
to
day.
people working in it that things are great, things are fine, and this has been going on for years. It's finally coming to a head now. So let's talk about Comixology. Let's go out to comic book resources that used to talk about comic books until they got bought by Valnet, and now it's just a clickbait farm with AI-generated headlines, by the way. Comixology gutted by Amazon layoffs, former staff worry for the service's future. Well, it's really bad, and we'll go out to Comics.
What are you?
Donald, who has to admit
Dang
that,
it.
yeah, it's
Why did you do that?
It is, I'm sorry. Because Comixology is hit hard by Amazon layoffs. Former and current staff members question what the future has in store for the service. Social media conversation around
Why would you
Comixology
do
erupted
that?
on
Why?
January 18th after major redundancies were reported at the Amazon company. According to Amazon journalist Jason Del Rey, Amazon retail CEO Doug Harrington issued a note notifying employees of the layoffs in the morning, emphasizing that it was an important part of a wider effort to lower our cost to serve so we can continue investing in the wide selection, low prices, and fast shipping that our customers love. Customers don't love digital comics. They don't care. They really don't care. And actually, I knew this was going to happen as soon as Amazon bought it. They have Kindle. Why do they need Comixology? They don't care enough about comic books to make a comic book specific app. They don't care. And then they ruined it last year. They redesigned it, and I think that was like a Hail Mary pass. I think they were on the edge last year, and they were like, well, let's redesign it and get a bunch more people, and nobody liked it, and that killed the sales too. Well, Comixology was not specifically mentioned in the report. Employees of the digital comics company clarified.
So does winning battle for you choose factions? You can choose whatever factions you want to work with. However, your popularity determines how much salvage and how well you can negotiate a contract with that specific faction. With that, so you have to fight. If you fight for one faction and against another, you gain for the faction you fight for, but you lose for the faction you fight against. And since you're a mercenary, they'll honor you no matter what. You can even fight for the pirates if you get a high enough number. I did that once in one of my games. Usually, the best way to build up with the pirates is to that was my dumbass. Is to basically do the side gathering missions where you kill certain mechs or collect certain items and give them to certain people.
It's interesting. I've actually
that's usually the pirates. How you gain the best faction of pirates.
I don't think they're in very good shape right now. How you make money is going up.
But basically, you build trust and honor, or you lose it. You can't. It's unless you're always fighting the pirates for each group. It's almost impossible to get good standing with all of them. There are ways to get good standing with everybody except the pirates, and the pirates, but it is hard. You have to grind for this game.
Anyway, I think I'll be able to pick up some of
you have to grind
here pretty soon because things are not good. They're really not good, guys. So this is Heidi McDonald from.
No, the only thing that changes is how much stuff you get for the other faction.
Information confirms
you really don't get a lot. You just get more. You can just get more salvage or money or more negotiating points. That's all you get.
I've been there. The company basically.
It'd be nice if it worked that way. You actually, for certain special missions, the higher your faction is, the higher your honor is with somebody, you do get certain mechs or parts that take longer to get. But that's about it.
The majority of the employees are gone.
Like,
still employees working at Comixology. I have no information
there
to share
is
about
that,
what they're working on or the link.
but that's only on special missions. But the map doesn't change. It'd be great if it did.
Other sources close to remaining employees within Comixology have reached out.
But the story really doesn't change as far as I can tell. Because I had like the worst honor with the faction that you're technically with, which is
Digital Comics
the Independents.
are not selling as well as the comic industry.
But
As
you don't.
And they kind of kept those numbers
The
hidden.
Independents are technically your faction
Marvel
or
sells way better on
whatever,
digital,
but
guys, trust us.
you don't
And there was supposed to be a
get
thing with
as
Nielsen.
much.
It was Nielsen
I
or
guess
Bookscan. They were going to do sell-through numbers on floppy comics, if I remember correctly, and that never happened because it probably wasn't worth it. It's too hard to track, and you've got to deal with all these independent comic book shops. Whatever comic shops are left.
Well, the maps change depending on where you are.
I don't think
I
anybody
do know
knows.
that. I mean, there are like hundreds of planets you could go to.
They're disappearing in a shocking
I mean, hundreds of missions you can take, and they're all different
Comixology
maps.
have been eliminated. The entire division
I mean,
is
it's
laid
not
off.
procedurally generated. Some of them, I mean,
Some slated to
like
leave
if you
in
look at the
June
map
after
here,
fulfilling remaining obligations.
there is a
Publishers,
standard
the
size
final
to the
group
map,
will stay on until
but
October
the
to
layout
wrap up
is
the migration
different.
from the original
I wouldn't call it
Comixology site.
procedurally generated,
Many
but
employees question whether all the
they are
technical
fair.
work such as skeleton
Ah!
but we've all heard that story in tech before.
You want to do that?
That's everything.
And then I turned off my
While this is all brutally devastating to the businesses, I'm told the layoffs are generally speaking part of the larger Amazon staff reduction, which saw 18,000 people lose their jobs this week. Again, if Comixology was bringing it, if Comixology was important, we would not be doing this. As TechSite Rico reported, Comixology is not the only Amazon division to be gutted. Smile, a popular charity project, was also eliminated as the divisions. Basically, underperforming business divisions were cut.
The maps do change, but that's depending on the
There is no other
mission.
way to look at it. If Comixology was bringing it,
I don't want to say they're procedurally generated. That'd be great if they
burning the
were.
sales
Honestly,
charts
I would
like all
love if
these
they
people
were.
tried to tell us for years. Everything's doing great in digital, guys. Don't look at the print sales. It's all about the digital. They wouldn't have
5 more, and I'm done with this mission. I'll explain it to you a little bit better here.
Rico piece
Like,
by Jason
the
Del
map
Rey is a must
here,
read for how,
keep forgetting
biggest
B
mess.
is map. I don't know why.
While
It's
Amazon
battle. It
sales
stands for
have
battlefield.
seen types of
I don't
pandemic,
know.
They predictably slowed afterward, and Amazon invested too much in brick-and-mortar infrastructure like warehouses and bookstores. That's why everybody's getting laid off. Plus,
Well, I got 3 more shots, so I got to be careful with
basically got to
those.
breathe. I mean, the pandemic was the
I'll
best
use them on the
times and the worst of
charger.
times. It was the worst of times in that there were comic shops going out of business.
You guys take
Pencils
that.
down
I'm gonna take
for a lot
the
of
charger.
freelancers, whatever. But then they got this PPP money, the Paycheck Protection Program. If you don't know, free money from the government basically to keep your business
Boom.
going. And they got that. They're paying their bills with that. But now
4
that's gone.
AC-10 cannons into the
Now we
chest.
have to
Do
deal
not.
with- Basically, we delayed the
Are
inevitable,
not
which
good
was a
for
lot of these
anything.
Publishers were going to go out of business. A lot of these comic shops were going to go out of business anyway.
Oh, I got lefter lasers. Yeah, well, I got my fist, but it takes so long to get close to some.
Comixology employees and
Oh, did I have
comics
another?
community was
Oh,
all
it's
over
done.
Twitter. Yeah,
They
so,
still,
I mean,
you
I
guys
don't
still
know
didn't kill that? Really?
what to tell
Look
you.
at it.
I
It doesn't
really
even
don't
come
know
up
what
to their
tell you. The
knees.
end of Comixology as its own business unit with dedicated employees leaves many questions going forward.
Yes, there are main missions, and then there are regular missions that you can pick up for clan
we'll
or
talk about the
for
reaction to it. Let's see.
faction
Had,
or money or
Johnson,
extra stuff or
reactions
levels.
to it.
I'm showing all remaining range units on
They're
the
just
front
off
of the area.
off
I
the
think
top
we're
secondary
clear of
missions.
that being,
Gemstone
but I
has
doubt
been
we've seen the
blocked
last
for
of
some
them.
reason.
We're
Now,
bringing in the
I used to
dropship
color
and the
his stuff, but I
salvage
thought
crew
we were
to
friends.
search the compound.
There
from
are
Sit tight.
off the cuff. I'll show you here in a second. This mission's over. It takes forever. What was that? weird. Alright. There was something I need. Did I get the Shadow Hawk? No, I did not get the Shadow Hawk. Got the Hunchback on the eye. Let's take the Awesome. And yeah, that's good. Yeah, but here's the thing. You see the faction points? This is who you technically with, but you can work against your own faction, which is kind of neat right here. You get negative 11 points. I get plus 12 trust. And the more trust you have built up, the better contract you can. Also, what also depends on your build-up is not also your trust, but your status. Like, I'm currently legendary, which is level 14 out of 15. I think there's going to be a few more with the next expansion. We'll see. But, I don't know what they call them. But yeah, as this is what you want, House Smart, and then you got everything. I think the next one has clans. I don't know. It may or may not. We'll see. But right here, the bows and arrows were my opponents. They were independent. House Market was who I was working for. But yeah, I also leave messages after you, just like dear old dad. God dang it. But yeah, they leave messages and stuff after you lose. Damages right here tells you what your major damages are. Now, how your pilots go up levels is your skill up trees. Right now, I think the only one I don't have is missiles because I don't use them a whole lot most of the time. But as your mechs use whatever your pilots use goes up, and also other abilities such as reduced overheating, increase a firefight, avoiding enemy fire, and how to take damage better, essentially. I wonder if my other captain... But your people can lose health status as well and be injured, and it could be days, so you have to have multiple people. An extra thing in the background. This is their max points they can get, and this is the points they currently have. Max is 60 for everybody. But you have to find those guys as you go along. You automatically get 60. But I'll go to the star map here real quick. No, did not want that. Yeah, mythical is is level 15 the highest, but I don't know what the levels are going to be after this, so we'll find out. No, why did you go back? Continue. Continue. Oh, I hit the back button. That's why. Duh. No. Okay. But here's the star map, and this is how big the map is, and each one of those dots are where you can go. Now you have to do some really finagling because of the way the map works, but that's how you move, and it is just massive. And you have to, and these are special. Yellow are special missions with high rewards or a big quest. And then let's go to right here. Not here. Hold on, you have these. You have assassin. The black market's here. You have a cantina where you can get specialized secondary missions, which are the jobs, which have range from. They help you build up career stat points that help you upgrade your mech that you put onto your mech. They take time. Here's the log. And the jobs range from collecting mech collection, mech destruction, part collection, treasure hunting, and there's one more I can't think of off the top of my head. Let's see, maybe career mech hunter, treasure hunter. Oh, War Dog, destroying certain secondary targets such as tanks and helicopters, and yeah. but that's how you build up your upgrades as you go long enough. Let's get rid of you. This is my collection of mechs that are in cold storage. I just hold on to them so I can do collect mech missions and trade them in. But almost all my mechs on here right now are 100 tons and more. And then I got the specialized Victor. I played this game, I know how to immediately get an Atlas and all of them right away. So that's the first thing I go for instead of following the games. I just go and buy an Atlas real quick. And then I come back and start blowing shit up. It's not cheating, the game lets me do it. So you have multiple mission operations, which are missions with more than one time around, and you have to have multiple mechs, or because you can't repair your mechs in between the battles. Those are fun. There's also a little cheat to that too that help you collect way more mechs than you really are supposed to. If I do that, I'll show you. You have garrison defense, garrison contract duties, raid, basically you're just raiding all their shit and taking stuff, battlefield contracts. My favorite is Scorched Earth, basically where you destroy their bases. Those are the best. Destroying entire bases is the best. Yeah, demolition contract or Scorched Earth are what they normally are called. You have assassination contracts as well, black market, cantina. You also have pilots that you can pick up. These are non-war zones where you can buy good supplies and get stuff repaired cheap. These are basically neutral zones for anybody who goes in there. Also, buying gear and selling gear is determined by your status of the area you're in and what your status with them is. Like if you're honored, you get a bonus for selling stuff and cheaper discount for buying stuff. Where if you're hated, it's the opposite. You get paid less and you have to pay more for stuff, even repairs as well, if you don't have the mods that I have going. My mods is basically the best prices, the best sales, regardless of what my status is with them. The only thing I have to worry about is the contracts, what I get out of the contracts. So yeah, but these are the places you want to go to buy the best mechs for the most part, and the best equipment when they're in the lines. Basically they're everywhere. And now I gotta view transmission. See right here, the better my standing with this group is, the better the prize for the unknown reward. That's what it really matters about, and this is a secondary mission, a secondary quest mission, which is good. Yeah, they probably do. You work for House Leo most of the time? Yeah. Are you playing the game, or are you playing the faction mission? Because I played that and I really didn't like the faction mission. The storyline to that is kind of boring to me. Whereas the main storyline is pretty good. I just like blowing shit up. That's just me, though. With big, giant mechs that are overpowered. It's only cheating if the game doesn't allow it. And the game allows it, so that's all I can say. Said, yeah, most factions hate me too, but you haven't played the main story. Play the main story. It is awesome. It is a really good story. It's probably one of the, for the most part, one of the better storyline I've played in MechWarrior. I mean, there are places where it's kind of weird and cheesy, but it's still pretty good. It's hard too. Once you get to the last mission, you're basically just buying time so you don't, so you have time to escape. Everybody has time to escape, and so do you. So you're just trying to stay alive long enough for shit to get done. It is, yeah. They're sending they're sending about 10 mechs at you at a time on the last mission. It's insane. I love it. It is the it is the ultimate test of how well you've built your mechs or how good your pilots are. Career mode, I didn't like career mode. I really didn't. It felt a little boring. Now, probably if you're playing with other people, it's fun, but I don't know. I think career mode is more set up for multiplayer than it is for single player. That could be it. And I'm more of a single player type person.
Friends. But he has me blocked, and I've never once said anything negative about him. I don't understand what the deal is with that. Still thinking about Comixology and how Amazon bought a thing that worked, gutted it, shat in its bed, and then threw it away because they didn't want to play with it anymore. That's it.
Yeah, I've tried to keep my rating with every video as high as possible. I usually go after pirates
takeover that nobody could
for the
have
most
prevented.
part.
We're confident that with Amazon by our side, who shares our desire for innovation and relentless focus on customers, we've just begun. Yes. John Allison, who I used to read his stuff all the time, actually. So sorry to hear about the huge Comixology layoffs. If not for Comixology, I don't think Giant Days would have survived in single issues. Probably not. He's a digital comics guy. I don't know that it would have survived at all. I know many other creators who would say the same about their series. Comixology was a digital comics service that worked for the big publishers. For self-publishers, it wasn't perfect. But what Amazon has done is corporate cultural vandalism. Incredibly depressing. It's a shame. They never should have sold it. I mean, the truth is, and this is what happens every time people have something good going and they sell it to a corporation, it doesn't mean anything. Whether it's this, or Dungeons and Dragons, or Star Wars, or Marvel Comics, or whatever it is, you sell your baby to a corporation and you can be making money, but you're not making enough money, right? They want more and more profit. Like, it's not enough to just be sustainable. Zach Davison, Comixology was once the greatest comic
storyline. I like the
I used it
storyline
every day after Amazon's destruction.
I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst.
Destroyed the
either. But I might go career mode again. I just want to run the story through online again.
News is another in a long list of reasons we're buying physical media. These files you own outside of apps.
Yeah,
super important. Yeah. Crimson Rain currently is not going to be available in digital, and people are mad about that.
Okay, KG, who should I save? The citizens, or just save the bait, or take out the bad guys? Fuck the people. Who should I do? Should I save the people
The very first file
in the city,
was Atomic Robo.
or should I take out the base?
John D. Roberts, product ID #1 in Comixology database was Atomic Robo.
It really doesn't matter, but
Well, Comixology, I guess. You had a good run. Loved everyone who got
it
laid off.
really doesn't
Christian
matter.
Ward, it's an absolute travesty what happened to Comixology and all the good folk that worked there. Fraser Campbell, I'm so sorry for all the staff let go. Matthew Rosenberg, so
But
sorry for everyone.
who should I save? Who should I go to
Is
first?
Comixology gone now? Is it getting folded in Amazon? Is there an article? Yeah. there's
Base?
several.
Fuck the
Several.
people. Yes, I agree.
It goes on and on and on, and let's eulogize
really does
yet
matter.
another comic book thing, right? Yet another
It does not
comic book
affect the
thing.
outcome of the
There's an
mission
awful lot of
whatsoever.
eulogizing. What I'm not hearing a lot of is what's
I think
next.
you get a few more points
What's
if
next?
you go to the people
We're
first,
lamenting
but
sales charts.
it's
We're
barely
lamenting
worth
comic
it.
shops closing. We're lamenting Comixology. Did you ever have a plan B? Because there were people that tried to build life rafts, and you tried to destroy them. But did you ever really have a plan B? The same thing happened.
It doesn't really
to a lesser
matter.
extent.
I don't even know why they tell you that in the mission.
With all of that.
It just doesn't make sense.
Webcomics people were seen as inferior to print comics people, and there was a lot of dunking on webcomics, but then it turned out that webcomics people were actually ahead of the curve, making pretty good money, and a lot of people that were dunking on them wound up not making money or leaving the industry entirely. But I don't hear a lot of talk about these things. I hear a lot, people freaking out that use a corporate analogy. God, cheese is moving, right? Nobody seems to be brainstorming ideas for finding another solution. All they're doing is lamenting all these things that are gone and then railing against people who are trying to find
I guess I got red faced.
So if you're not going to offer
red
a
body.
solution to creators, like, okay, Comixology's gone.
I got to be a little bit more careful.
Comic shops are disappearing. Now what? Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what other people you don't like are doing. Does it matter if they're making a bunch of money? Worry about saving your own ass. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of people just, pumping their fists at the man, taking things away. Of course, corporations are going to corporate. They're going to do what corporations do. You got to look out for yourself. And these people just don't understand it. And this is part of the reason why, Darwinism, the comic book industry is falling. There's some really good people in comics. There's some really smart people in comics. And then there are a lot of people who think they should be able to make a living in comics just because they showed up.
That shot killed him. Oh no, it did it?
Like,
Oh no,
there's borrow from Uncle Scrooge. Smarter than the smarties, tougher than the toughest. And that's the truth. You're gonna have to find them and your stuff out. And again, attacking people who have done that is not helping you. All it does is make you look bitter and sad. And it's not going to help the case at all. And it's definitely not helping you with readers. A lot of readers are disgusted by all the smears and the attacks and the drama on Twitter. You're going to have to worry about saving this because everything is crumbling down.
Yeah.
Good luck. It's tough out there, but it
We
can be
need
done.
to intervene before they
We're gonna
secure
wrap
the
this
city.
up.
Let's get moving,
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Yeah, Comixology doesn't surprise me. Now we must take on the second target. Yeah, I kind of screwed up. I should have taken the Annihilator. It's just so slow. And this mission is a lot of walking.
But the Waco Rangers have deployed their forces from their forward operating base and are moving to stop us.
And there's no ammo dumps for this quest line. It's hard to find ammo dumps and stuff to steal from to rebuild your ammo. That's the part I hate about the quest. A lot of them don't have that kind of stuff, and you really need them. You really need them. And if they do have them, they're well hidden.
We're here, Commander. But there is no way for us to conduct the search while there are hostiles around. Clear them out.
Oh man, I whiffed on that one. I really whiffed. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, where are you? Where's the guy I have to kill? Come on. And I hear you. I do not see you. Oh, there he is. Alright.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
too well hidden.
Target down.
Target acquired.
I can't target that. Roger. Focusing target.
Target acquired.
Copy. Lens target identified. Target sent to hell.
Yeah, I'm taking out more of the civilian base than they were. God damn it. Die, civilians, die! No. Alright. I should be able to clear here before.
Commander, we found it. It's in a hidden mech bay in the southwestern side of the city.
Oh no.
I'm showing a small
Southwestern
contingent of
side.
Ranger forces in the area, but I don't believe they know what they're sitting on. Let's end this.
Oh, it's a security station. I am not paying a toll. It's a really crappy road anyways. Oh, goddamn. Goddamn, that is a bad road. Jesus. God, you guys need to use that money for the road. Like, you only built this little bit.
New target, Jägermech.
Yeah, I know I'm screwing up by going in here.
Engaging commander's target.
I know I'm screwing up by doing it this way. I don't care. Ooh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Ooh, bad idea. Bad idea. Yeah, nah, bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Acquired.
Shit up.
The reactor on my kill is about to go crit.
Nope.
Lance target engaged.
Did you guys just...
Moving
You
on.
did.
Lance target.
Target.
They just stood around the blast and took it to the
Hidden mech bay
face.
in the
My
southwestern
god.
side of the city.
Okay, they're not as bad as they normally are in damage. I'm usually way worse, and I still have one more group after this. Take that nuclear explosion to the face.
There she is.
What is she?
Agincourt. My father would be proud to see it in your hands, Commander.
What she look like?
Thank you
Oh,
for taking me this far.
yeah, she's a 70-ton mech that
Don't celebrate yet.
worth
We have
crap.
incoming dropships.
New target completed.
I'm the old man's Mech Mercenary. Now stand down and let me take my birthright.
Bowen, please. Stop this madness now. He's dead. Let our father rest in peace.
No, my family's name used to mean something until he traded through all
Target
that.
acquired.
Oh, what? Okay, good.
If your brother won't stand down, we'll have to go through him. Commander, let's end this.
Oof, no.
Our father moved on from his path. Please, Bowen, do the same.
Daddy hurt me! He touched me bad! He bad touched me! I mean, if that was the case, I'd understand, but...
Target acquired.
We'll go. Focusing fire.
And I'm the only one getting really fucked up here. Boom. Come on. One more hit on him. One more good hit.
That mech is scrap.
Yep.
It's finished. Bowen has been taken out, and the Waco Rangers are withdrawing from the field. Kate, I am sorry, but your brother's mech
Okay. Ooh, he
appears
was,
to be
yeah,
non-responsive.
he was redder than me.
I'm sorry to see it end this way, but I hope
Ouch.
that now both my father and my brother can finally rest in peace.
Yeah, she's taken that well.
Ensure the honor of Kincaid's
And she just lost her
memory
dad,
will be
and
forever entombed in
now
the
she
core of
lost
the
her
orchard.
brother. She's taken that quite
Coming in
well.
for extraction.
I mean, I think is that an awesome or that is, yeah, I think it's an 80 or 70 ton mech. No. What exactly that is. Damn you, mercenary. Oh, I do need a Shadowhawk. You know what? Let's take this. I don't know if I need this or not. You know what? We're gonna take that because well, there is nothing left of that mech. And we're gonna take Blue, and we'll call that quits. Ooh, that's a nice little piece. I got. This is who you really need to build up your reputation with in the main storyline. And I hate having to go against them, but sometimes you just have to. Ooh. Youch. That's gonna hurt. Really? He lost our... Really? Okay. Oh, shit. But that's gonna be a repair bill. And Archer, that's what it was. It's not a bad one. It's a heroic one, but I don't know the difference between the heroics. They have certain specialties over others, but honestly, get a good Atlas, we'll fuck them all up. No, I guess I didn't issue. I need a Vindicator and a Control. And 4 chemical, or no, 2 chemical tier 4 lasers. Wonder where if I can get those anywhere. Alright, I'm sorry to get hungry. I'm going to get something to eat real quick here, and I will be right back. I'm going to go on break, and I will be back.
Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. Trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. trust China. SO. Trust China. SO. China. SO. Don't trust China. SO. China. SO. Don't trust China. China is 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 SO. Don't trust China. SO. Trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. China is SO. Don't trust China. SO. Trust China. SO. Trust China. China. SO.
Yes, that was our sponsor, our not so sponsor, just the product I like, China's Asshole. Thank you for listening to our sponsor. If you think if you want to know if China's Asshole is right for you, go talk to your doctor about it. I've heard great things about it. So, back on with the show. All right. Let's see what happens here. I needed that. Where am I going next? Am I going to go off the rails of the crazy train? Maybe. Maybe. Make sure I get my mechs repaired. Nope. All aboard! Now, House Leo, yeah. That's the problem I hate about this mission. I'm losing a lot of... Oh well. Yeah, let's just go with the whole... Let's go the whole shebang. Ah. Now we're waiting for that. What else is on there today?
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
In order to lay our ambush for the St. Ives Sentinels, we must first take control of a large telecommunications disk used to communicate with the capital world of Vestalis 4. Given its importance to the security of Vestalis 3, it is heavily guarded by planetary militia. You are to assist the 2nd Confederation Reserve Cavalry with clearing the island of all militia defenders. Once the island is clear of all hostiles, cavalry infantry will move to secure the communications array. Do not fail us, Commander. Ah, they got part of my mech! Kill the mech!
Explosion imminent.
I miss coolant dumps. I really do. They were the best thing about MechWarrior.
Target mech eliminated.
Copy. Lens target identified.
There we go. Nope. You gotta watch those bombs.
Coordinate fire on the commander's target. Enemy destroyed.
Boom. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that one. Oof.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
No. Ah, miss. Yes, fuck him up. He getting fucked up. Oof, he getting really fucked up now.
Another enemy dropship incoming.
When in doubt, just run him over.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target.
Attacking shared target.
Bye-bye, quick girl.
Mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
Moving on. Lance target.
Target destroyed.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
New target. Hunchback. Target destroyed. Target
Firing on the commander's requested target. Target down.
destroyed.
Take a while now.
Roger. Focusing target. Lance target confirmed. Firing. The enemy are deploying still more reinforcements, Commander.
Oh no, more reinforcements. How dare they?
New
Tango smoked.
New target. Phoenix Hawk.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Target acquired.
On the commander's target. Taking hit.
Mashed potatoes are so good.
Ready up. Battle mech spotted. Watch it. My last kill is about to explode. Target eliminated.
I think that's it.
Enemy mech has been heavily damaged.
Mm-hmm. Where? Oh, it must be all over here.
New target, Trebuchet.
That's not a valid target, sir. Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Target acquired. Incoming missile. System offline.
Okay, good. I knocked him out before.
New target, Javelin. Heat critical.
Ooh, he moved right at the right moment.
New target, Dragon.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
We'll obliterate that target and pop that blood bag inside it.
Oh, she knows what the turn means. Said the turn now.
Look out, Commander. More enemy mechs
Oh,
inbound.
Jesus Christ, really? Are there any more on this side? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I swore I killed more than enough already.
New target, flee.
We're on your target, Commander. Hostile mech down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Focusing the shared target.
Target destroyed. Heat
We'll go. Focusing fire.
That's not gonna work.
New target awesome.
Mr. Awesome.
Cavalry Command has issued the all clear. The island is ours. Commander, fall in with cavalry and assist them in securing all facilities on the island. Operational secrecy is of the utmost importance, so ensure that no one attempts to escape. Shoot anyone who attempts to flee this island by air or sea. Once the facilities are fully cleared, we will discuss the next phase of our plans.
need to go somewhere to get repairs because I can't get repairs in Dead Space.
The weather's really kicking up, Commander. Your visibility will be limited out there.
Hello, welcome to Failure Management. Today we follow the last lesson and create strong and long-lasting emotional damage. Lesson 1, unfreeze the chicken. Dylan, we're cooking the chicken for dinner, so make sure you take it out the freezer before I come back, okay? Okay, how long does it take to unfreeze? Give the least information possible. Oh, probably 15 minutes or 5 days. Make sure you don't forget, okay? Okay, I won't. Yes.
5 days. 5 days. 15 minutes on 5 days.
All systems nominal.
The remote communications array may have provided the most direct means of communications with Vestalis 4, but it is far from the only means of attempting to get a message out. We cannot risk the Sentinels being tipped off to our presence before our ambush is ready. So we need you to destroy a number of satellite arrays in Wong Tai Sin City.
Wow, beautiful.
See that it gets done, Commander.
It's emotional damage. Lovely tongue you have here.
There's a right way and a wrong way to pour out of a measuring cup.
Oh, right across the...
New target, Enforcer.
Copy. Lens target identified.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Tango smoked!
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
What the? What the? Did you see that? It just... The tank just did a somersault for no reason. It just...
If you find the acquisition,
What the heck?
just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
The tank just started doing somersaults.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
We have your target, Commander.
Always good to restock on ammo.
Target acquired.
Tango down. Shifting to your target, Commander. Target destroyed. Shared target identified.
Target acquired.
Target down.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Lance target received. Enemy destroyed.
Ah, dang it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ooh, that was a direct hit.
Target acquired.
Target is down. Target eliminated.
God dang it. How are they shooting through a mountain? How are they shooting through a goddamn mountain? I want that artillery. Jesus Christ. Does it phase through the mountain? I mean, I don't care what kind of angle you have. You're not going to hit. Well, now you could. But still, back. Oh, Jesus.
Target acquired.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
Target destroyed.
Cannons.
Slash target.
Target acquired.
Priority target received.
Destroyed.
On the commander's target.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Commander's target. Group up.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Why are you guys not destroying that? What? Can you not destroy the cannon for some goddamn reason that I am unaware of? You know what? Fuck this. You're right next to it. Fucking destroy it. Fucking A.
Target is down.
New target, quick draw.
Moving on, Lance target.
Enemy mech down.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
What the hell? That bush.
Target acquired.
Okay, this sucker's now aiming perfectly. That's no. See, that makes more sense. That even makes less sense now. I was like, oh, we're gonna hit you perfect. Now we're never gonna miss you by a mile. Okay. See, that makes more sense. Have them walk into the target. That's what you're actually supposed to do.
Target acquired.
Because not only do you want to hit them or damage them, you want to also guide them into a certain area with artillery to where they can get more demolished.
Target acquired.
Target received. Engaging.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I am pretty screwed up right now.
Target acquired.
Coordinating our attack.
New target, Enforcer.
Enemy destroyed.
Engaging commander's target. Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up. Good. Our ammunitions can be restocked.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Hostile mech down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Critical.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure. Scratch that target off the list.
Kill confirmed.
Target
We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Target destroyed.
Objective down.
Good. With us in complete control of all forms of communication.
communication with Vestella's foe, we can now plan our ambush. Commander, return to our forward operating base. There is much that we need to discuss to prepare for our ambush.
Ambush.
All target buildings have been destroyed.
Did my taxes and I barely getting anything back. Lol. Welcome to the rest of us. Welcome to my life. I mean, that's how it's always been. But I'm a retiree, so I don't pay as much in taxes anymore. I have done my service to my country, my world, my people, and my government. And thus I have been rewarded by paying less than most. Kind of worth it. Kind of not.
Victory is ours, Commander. Prepare for evac.
Here's the thing. Everybody's taxes this year climbed. But you won't be harassed by the IRS this year as much because they withdrew all that funding. In fact, they withdrew so much money funding for the IRS. They're not going to get guns anymore. Oh, I love it. Can you imagine? Have you ever seen? Oh, what was it? It's that Tim Allen movie and Christy Alley. It's about the Amish. But yeah, the IRS agent had a gun. We all laughed at that back in the day, and now I was like, oh wow! If only we knew. If only we had known. How long have I been streaming for now? 2 hours. What contracts do I got here? I am going to call this quits for tonight. I've been streaming for 2 hours. That's too long enough. And I got other things I gotta do today. Like walk down to the gas station and buy a pack of cigarettes. Should only take me an hour. So y'all take it easy, have a good night, and I will see you later. And with this, I send you off with this.